Good morning, my friends, and welcome to my Saturday. Before we get started into this video, I just wanted to shout out one of my favorite shirts. If you know what this reference is, we can be friends.
Don't know that we know they know we know.
Starting my day with a large cup of flavored water, as is my habit. When I first wake up, I'm always super thirsty, and so when did I start doing this? Dave, when did I start doing this? I've probably been doing this for several years. I fill it to the top, and I put a flavoring in it, and I drink the whole thing before I eat anything, just to like hydrate myself, and then I have to reapply my chapstick. We have a lot going on today. It is Ryan's last soccer game. We're going to clean our church building this morning. Dave has some work meeting. I don't know what that's about, but I know he's gonna be gone all morning. Haley has a driver's ed drive we need to take her to. We gotta go to the library to get a book for her book report. We're gonna go shopping in town for some things. Probably do a little bit of house cleaning this morning before we go clean the church. Come along with us today as we tackle the Saturday errands. Hey boys, should we have pancakes? All right, I gotta get my hair to my face because I can't work in the kitchen with my hair down. It drives me crazy. So we'll just do a little twist this morning just to get it out of the way. Hey boys, you want pancakes? Yeah, you want to do like chocolate chip pancakes?
Yes, chocolate chip.
Yes. I have some like pancake mix I need to use up in the pantry. I don't really like pancake mix. I don't think they taste very good. Much prefer homemade pancakes, but you know, when you have it, you gotta use it up. And if you guys saw my pantry tour video, you know I need to use it up. Okay.
I don't even know why I bought this. It was probably really cheap at the discount store or something, but every time I get one of these things, like they're super easy for the kids to make, but I just, like I said before, much prefer homemade pancakes. They're really easy to mix up yourself. I just think these taste very rubbery and kind of like cardboard. So adding the chocolate chips helps a lot. And one of my tips for you guys is to also add extra water than it says on the instructions. It makes it way too thick. I don't like it like that. On my griddle, I use a variety of oils. I think today I just used vegetable oil, but I've used a spray, I've used butter, I've used coconut oil. Coconut oil is not my favorite to use on the griddle. I don't think it has a non-stick thing very well, but that's just my personal opinion. My kids eat a lot of pancakes, like Ryan eats the most, about 8 or so pancakes. Andrew will also be up around there. Tyler will be close to 5 pancakes, and maybe Haley will do 3. So we do go through quite a bit of pancakes when we make them. I don't typically eat them. Dave and I tried to do more protein instead of the sweet stuff.
It's 8:30 and time to get Haley up. Some of my friends think I'm mean because I don't let my teens sleep all day. I like your shirt.
Do you like it because of what it says? Because of what you can feel underneath?
A little bit of both. My reasoning for not letting my kids sleep past 8:30.
Discipline and habits.
Habits. It's really about forming healthy habits. If I let my teens sleep until 11, guess what? They won't go to bed the next night, and then they'll be sleep until 11, and then they won't be able to get up for school, and then they'll be tired all the time. I could be strict. You may not agree with me, and that's fine, but this is the way I run my house. So let's wake up Haley. Speedy, I'm not doing anything. I know you're protecting your person. We need you. We need you in our day.
No.
We just got this air purifier from this brand, Levoit. How do you say that?
Levoit.
Levoit. I don't know. And Dave and I already have one in our room, so we were like, Haley likes the sound of a fan, so that's why we brought it in here, but it like totally smells good in here. Can you take this and go plug it in Ryan's room and turn it on high? I cannot get the smell out of his room. Come eat some pancakes.
He's like me.
I know. He's like, can I have pancakes?
Saturdays can be really hard for chores since we're going this way and that way and all over the place, but we try and stay on top of the dishes, and maybe like the living room is about all we can get done.
Let's go clean. Who's excited?
Good. I am.
Not much.
Don't you love those Halloween decorations? It's early, so I'm delusional.
I'm like, oh,
Okay, it's not that early.
I think I'm tired. I had to wait up for you so long last time. Oh, they changed this to a yield sign.
Yeah,
Stop sign
we
anymore.
talked about that in driver's ed.
Excellent. Oh man, I'm happy about that. That stupid stop sign was gonna cause an accident. Everyone open for that?
Mom, it's gonna be kind of hard to
We got done cleaning the church and had a few minutes before we had to take Haley to her driver's ed drive. Dave still was at his work meeting and Andrew was at a Boy Scout campout, so he was not home either. Tyler and Brian and Haley involved in kind of picking up the living area and the kitchen area. So at least like when you first walked in the house, it looked nice, you know, walked in through the living room and kitchen. I at least like the living areas to look put together, right? So if company drops by or whatever, it's not like, blah, what's going on? For those that don't know my kids very well, the one I'm talking to now is Ryan. He's in the red sweatshirt. He is 7 years old. And Tyler is the other one. Tyler is 10. They are close to 3 years apart in age, not quite. They are very different size-wise. Tyler is extremely small. He takes after my husband's side of the family. My husband's parents and siblings and everything are all very, very, very small. They're short, they're very lean. And then Ryan takes after my side. I'm on the taller side of average, and I have a lot of height in my family, and Ryan definitely takes after that side instead of my husband's side. To have a 10-year-old who's really, really small for his age, and then a 7-year-old who's really, really big for his age, they're very similar in size, which is so interesting to watch. I think the two boys grow. I have a feeling Brian will end up the tallest, but we'll see. It's a good thing that it doesn't seem to bother Tyler too much that he's on the small side. I think he thinks that it makes him a little bit special. And also, I do have some hope because Haley was very much like him when she was 10. Super, super small, smallest in her class. I would have never thought she would have hit 5'5" ever. And she has really shot up in the last 2 years. So there's hope still.
We are leaving the housey house. So I've been taking driver's ed. And this is my 8th drive, and we have to get 12 to pass. Yeah, so I've already taken the class, so I'm just getting my drive in. So this 8th drive is the destination test. So basically my teacher will just be like, okay, go to the high school. Okay.
Go to Walmart.
Go to Walmart. Okay. Go to the hospital. I'm really good at 4-way stops because every time we go to a 4-way stop, Mom always yells at the person because they're doing it wrong.
Haley's listened to me yell at all. What is the matter with you? You have the right of way.
You're going straight. You can go.
Pick you up, library, soccer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your battery's about to die. There's a reason it's a test in driver's ed and not the actual test.
Because you failed.
Mm-hmm. He says
What'd you mess up?
everything. He says the highest he's ever given someone is a 40. If you were on, if you stopped right, if you did a lane change right, like a bunch of stuff.
You didn't do any of it right. I left the library books in the other car to return.
And here we are, not in the other car, not returning them. It's fine.
I need a nap.
They won't be overdue, will they?
No,
Weather outside is frightful.
It's snowing. I went like this and I was like, what?
Refund! Take it back.
Oh my gosh. This sweatshirt is worthless.
I couldn't. We're looking for the first book of the Hunger Games.
There's Mockingjay, but they don't have number 1. So let's go look on the
Put on-
computer. Lost and checked out. They only have 2 copies? So I'd say we were successful in the library. I'm going to show you what I picked up. I was trying to get some books for our trip to the DR because I can't remember if I've read this one or not. I did read his one called Love Life, which was excellent. Amy Poehler's Yes Please, because I haven't read that. I did watch the documentary Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, and I believe this is the cookbook. There are recipes in it. But there's also a lot of learning about how those elements work with, you know, good cooking. Got some movies. We got The King and I and Paddington 2. Haley grabbed Eddie Fantastic because Andrew read it last time we checked it out. And Vivi didn't know that Jonah would light up her world. Oh, the teen angst reached and crossed because Haley has already read the first one. So Haley's not a big reader. I'm trying to change that. It's hard for her to find things that she likes.
I'm picky.
I like pretty much everything, but she does not. So, but she's doing better than she was. I couldn't get her to read anything before, and we found a few things.
Making my way downtown, walking past faces, passing homebound.
You look warm.
Good, move up, Kyler, move up. Kyler. Get it, Ryan, get it, right here. Right, Kyler, help her.
Post soccer game lunchtime, I just pulled out a bunch of leftover tortillas and meat and stuff, and we had wraps with yogurt.
What do you need? What do you need?
All you need is
What are you doing?
I'm reorganizing this.
Oh, you're my favorite daughter.
What is that?
Yes! Yes!
Nope.
Aslan brought it over.
We haven't found it anywhere
No.
in this small town.
Excellent.
Our library.
We're going on a date, kind of. It's not a date in the traditional sense of a date. A date is any experience without the kids.
Oh.
Where it's you and me, which is what this is. So
This is a broad definition.
it's a date. But it's not a date in
We'll take what we can get.
in the sense that I'm shaving my legs and, you know, wearing those high heels. So we're headed into town because we're going to do a little shopping. Looking for bras. Sorry if that's too much information, but, you know, you gotta update the underwears every once in a while. Am I right or am I right?
Am I right or am I right or am I right?
You still sound like I'm asleep.
You do sound like you're asleep. He just woke up from a nap. I tried to nap, but it didn't go. So it didn't take.
What, you took a shower? No, it wouldn't take. No, it didn't take.
It's from Seinfeld.
Oh, that's right.
So my beverage of choice for today is Fuji apple sparkling water. Didn't you bring yours?
No, I just took a sip and then put
Oh.
it back.
He had a peach one, but I guess he didn't bring it. You're not drinking mine. No way.
What are you excited for our trip?
Time away from life. The beach. Warm weather. Time with you.
I'm excited to go hear the language that I am used to being spoken for Spanish, right?
Caribbean Spanish.
Caribbean, Dominican Spanish. I'm excited for the food.
I have a video coming up on exactly what this would have cost retail and what we actually paid for it. Coming out like in a week, a little over a week. Without giving specific numbers, let's just say it's a huge savings. Like over 50% savings. What are your thoughts?
This is the Christine vacation, right? Like
Yeah.
we did it the Christine way. There's no other way to do it cheaper. We probably would not have done this.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably true.
It seems like I have seen you studying for other trips. Lots of other trips. You've been a little ADD-ish.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is your next trip that you have on your list? That you are serious, or at least give me narrow it down to 2 or 3, because I've seen you study a half a dozen.
Family, I am planning on next summer taking the whole family on a road trip across the U.S. All the way to New York, all the way back to you and me. I want to do the Peru trip, right? You know that. I've been talking about that for years. I've been looking at taking the whole family on a Caribbean cruise for next Christmas of 2020. Having a hard time finding a deal that's also during Christmas break. I also looked at a road trip to the Oregon coast, like with the whole family. We're back from shopping. It was successful, don't you worry. We're gonna make some dinner. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. So what we're gonna do is I have some leftover meat in the fridge that we need to eat, and I'm gonna cook up all these veggies.
Do you need an Instant Pot?
No, I would like the air fryer though. We're gonna do some taters. I'm gonna do the asparagus and see if I can salvage anything from this gross looking cauliflower. in the air fryer. Yeah, let me have an Instant Pot. Instant Pot and air fryer. All right, all I did was cut the red potatoes in half, sprinkle salt and pepper and 1 cup of water. And we're gonna get this one going. Let's go like 15 minutes. Okay, I was able to salvage some cauliflower. See? So I have 2 pounds of asparagus and probably 1 pound of cauliflower in here. So about 3 pounds of veggies. This is big, this is a 6-quart. This is why I really like the Cosori air fryer, because it is one of the biggest ones I've seen. Most of them are quite small. So we're just gonna go a little drizzle of olive oil. I know they're like, don't use oil in the air fryer. Psh, whatever. It totally works. I always do it. Okay, so we're gonna go a little salt. I know it looks like a lot, but there's a lot in here. So it's not as much as it looks like. And a little bit of pepper.
Special pepper?
The people, they want the pepper, all right? They want the pepper. I grind the pepper.
Oh, grazie. Okay, and how about some garlic? We're gonna do a little garlic powder because my husband loves it when I smell like garlic. I'm just gonna do a little massage. And we're gonna stick it in for probably 15 minutes at 400 in the air fryer. All right, so there we go. Seasoned, throw it in. Okay, so we got 400 for 15. I could hit like the broccoli button, but
Okay, so let's just see what Mom says.
oh, that's really funny.
Smack his face out.